Hi, this is Natalie Rydstrom from SBR Picks. Monday's FA Cup action will see Preston North End host Manchester United. Now, this should be an easy match for the Devils, but with their shaky on-the-road performances this season, could this be harder to predict than one would think? Well, SBR contributor and William Hill's in-play radio host Lee Phelps joins us now to give us his predictions for the match. Now, Lee, would you say this is Man United's to lose, or could we expect a closer match?
I think we can expect a closer match. You know, I think you were summing it up perfect there in the introduction. As a gambler, you look at this and think, easy. Manchester United, win, no problem. I don't think it is that easy, and I don't think at the prices that you can trust Manchester United. They've won 4 times away from home all season long. I mean, ironically, 2 of those wins were in the Premier League against Arsenal and Southampton, 2 very good sides. But, the others were, the games that they just easily should have won, really. They beat Yeovil in the FA Cup. They should be beating Yeovil in the FA Cup. Let's not forget, they lost to MK Dons 4-0 earlier in the season. They struggled at Cambridge. I mean, barely created anything at Cambridge. And even in the replay, last week, Cambridge hit the post before Manchester United started to score their goals. So I don't think you can be backing a team who've only won 4 games all season at a price like this, especially when you've got a team like Preston who've only lost twice all season. And I know they're 2 divisions down, but Preston are a confident team. The manager's got them playing good football. They're hard to break down, and they've only failed to score once at home all season as well. I can't have, even if Man United win, I think it's a terrible price. Yeah.
Well, the three-way line has Man United price 1.5, the draw 4.75, and Preston 8. So the value has gone for the win. But the question is whether you would use the Man United win and then obviously combine that with something like the total goals or both teams to score. Obviously, you've got to be sure that Man United are going to win this. Would you do the combination bet for this match?
Not with Manchester United now. I think I'd have to avoid them altogether. I mean, I've just before we were ready to start recording, someone just tweeted me saying, did I know that Wayne Rooney hasn't had a shot on target in 2015? Well, we're kind of getting towards mid-February. There's just, away from home, they seem to find it very difficult to create chances. Now, look, Manchester United could go and beat Preston 3-0, and I look stupid, and, great. If you have that bet, fantastic. I'd rather look at Preston. I'd rather look at how hard they are to break down. I think we could see a low on the goals game here, even under 1.5. It could be 0-0 for a long time before one of the 2 teams breaks through. If I was betting on the outrights, I'd go for the draw. That's the only bet I could have. I don't think Preston have quite got it to beat Manchester United. But I've been looking at the handicaps, Natalie, actually, and Preston plus 2 goals on the handicap. So you get a Manchester United win by 1 goal, a draw, and a Preston win on your side. Is a nice price. You're looking at a price of around 1.62, which is like 8 to 13. I'd rather take 3 results on my side than Manchester United win at what you said, 1.5. I mean, it's just too short. You're getting 3 results there. I don't think there'll be a lot in this. I think it'll be tight. Even if Man U win, I think they'll win by 1 goal. So I think that's my favourite bet, really. It's a tricky game because you're trusting a League One team against the might of Manchester United, and they are 3rd in the table in the Premier League. Yep. So, they're doing something right, but all that good work is at home, not much of it away from home. I could see a replay here back at Old Trafford for Preston. The draw on the outrights, but Preston on that +2 handicap, a 2-goal start at the beginning of the game. I think if you could imagine that, as the referee blows his whistle and it says Preston 2, Man United 0, I think Man United would be panicked. How are we going to beat that? I don't think they'd be confident at all.
Okay, great stuff. So Preston +2 on the Asian handicap line. Lee Phelps, thank you for joining us today.